Okay, this is part 3 of how I fell in love with a man only to find out that is my dad. So on the last episode, like it was when my mom was introducing us, and we looked at each other, right? So in that looking at each other, my mom sees Uti, we're looking at each other, and then she goes, "Do you guys know each other?" I say yes. He says no. Do you understand ukuthi lo muntu wangiphika ngingakazalwa? Uzongiphika futhi, uyangiphinda futhi uyangiphika. Shuthi nje ehlehle mina ngophikiwe. And then it's just all confusing. Like kuvele kwa dark mina. I took my bag and I left. I went to the bathroom. I was so confused, guys. I locked myself inside a public bathroom and I was just confused about, like, it felt like I'm in a movie. It felt like I'm in a dream. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to act. I didn't cry. I didn't laugh. I guess I was just numb because I'm like, what is happening here? Like, somebody wake me up. Do you get this person? We don't even look alike. Even if we looked alike, guys, I mean, how many people look alike? We were not there. Maybe Futi, I don't even look like his kids that he has. Do you know? And I'm thinking, my mom told me this guy's a married man, happily married. So that is why I saw the ring the first time. And now he wasn't wearing the ring so that it does not show me. Because he never told me that he's married. Right? That's number one. But today that he's sitting with my mom, he's wearing the ring. So this guy has been lying to me all along. Do you get? But this is like 8 months down the line. This is time where mina I'm in love. Nginendoda engithandayo, nginendoda that helps me pay my rent. And he doesn't know what he's paying for his daughter. Uyamsupporta indirectly. Do you get? And then I go home, I switch off my phone for like 3 days. I didn't even tell my friend. I didn't tell anybody. I just went AWOL. And I'm one person who's very social. Like, I post everything. Even if I drink water, I will post that I'm drinking water. So my friend, we confused with table because there's no way she's not going to post anything for 3 days. That it will rain. Then finally I'm online. Hey, Tommy, are you fine? Then I answer the people that met. I am fine. I get my mom's text saying, come home when you're ready. You know. Then I get his text. His text was saying, hey, baby, we need to meet up. So now I'm confused with which baby am I now? Am I baby, or am I now baby the child? Has I get that confused kind of woman? I didn't know how to respond because how do I move from calling you and I'm like, I made him feel young because I'm younger. So I would say things like, hey, Twana, I'm shows, keep on, you get. So how then do I move from that to saying dad? Or like, I was just so confused, guys. Like, I was so confused. And then I said, I don't think I'm ready. He's like, but we have to. And I'm like, okay, cool. We meet the next day. Right? I get this time around, he's wearing his ring fully. Now he has nothing to hide. He's wearing his ring fully. So I sit down. Like, I just smiled. I'm like, well, it was not laughter. It was like, you know, like, you know. And then he was so serious. Then hi. And I'm like, Sawubona. This time around, it's not like Shontwana, or I'm like, Sawubona. And it's like, Unjani. Ngaphila. It's like, we have to talk about I'm like, okay. So he says, I know your mother. Your mother and I used to date a long time ago, so years ago. And things didn't work out between the two of us. Oh, okay. Like, yeah, she fell pregnant and I didn't think that it's going to be my child. Because she was also messing up with another nigger. And honestly, I don't blame my mom. Niggas ain't shit. Now I'm going and I was gonna mess up with another nigga. Because it means that I'm treated right. Why did she mess up with another nigga? But that's not the story. That's a story for another day. So then I'm like, okay. So he's like, I would still like us to proceed with the DNA, And I'm just like, because if we continue with this DNA and it proves that really, really, really I'm his child, you move mostly, because that just means he's my dad. Like, I'm gonna have to call him dad now. How do I move from nigger to dad? Ntwana yami to dad. This is somebody that I've been I won't confused, intimate with. How do I even respect him after that? Like, the fact that my mom and I have the same taste in men. Like, no ways, no. No. Now I'm replaying the whole thing. No. And then I'm like, okay, cool. We'll continue with the DNA. Sorry. And then we set up a date. I tell my mom, it's okay. I met up with Udaddy. Manje ngisazi noma seku-Udaddy, what dad? Noma kusa-Udaddy loya, oh daddy. Do you get it? It's okay. I tell my mom, right, we meet up for the DNA. We've not told my mom, actually, because I asked him, what did he tell my mom? And then he said, he just, but he didn't tell my mom, him and I, yeah, I think I skipped that part. Sorry, guys. And, okay, cool. We do the DNA. And then as we wait, how long did we wait? I think it was like 7 days. He still checks up on me. Are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. But we were not meeting because I think we were just like scared. Also, we're going to meet on what basis now? And in my head, I was like, for the very first time, I've always wanted to see my dad or meet my dad. But during that period, 7 days, I wish my mom did not tell me, or I wished that they did not find each other on Facebook. I did not want to meet my dad anymore because I was just like, Aibo. So I fell in love with my dad. Also, I can see the fact that I fell in love with a married man. That's a story for another day. It happens, boom, boom, boom. But I fell in love with my dad. Like, Jay, mind you, this whole thing is still heavy on me because I'm not sharing it with anybody. None of my friends know. I mean, I'm right. You get it? So now we wait. Right? Ufike ngoko the 7th day. 7th day, we meet. So my mom and I go together. Right? The results arrived. So we want to open the results. Sonke siphelele. C3. And mind you, Lama DNA results were taken by somebody that he knows. So we don't know if they were rigged or Gwanzagalan, but it's okay. In my head, I was hoping he's not my dad. Have you ever hoped Uti and I hope this is not my dad? Comes with a white envelope. Okay, cool. He opens the envelope. He's the one who opened. He opens the envelope. And then he just froze. And I'm thinking, why are you freezing now, my nigga? He froze. This is part 4 of how I fell in love with a man only to find out that he's my dad. So he opens the envelope and he froze. That moment right there is when everything changed. Everyone's life changed that minute he opened the envelope. I remember my eyes were teary. Thinking about it now, I still get emotional because it was just too much. It was just too much. How do I even tell my mom what has been happening, because she does not know anything. She does not know what has been happening behind the scenes, under the sheets, behind closed doors, secret meetings. And he gave my mom the results. My mom cried. My mom wept. And now I'm thinking, is she crying because I'm his child, or is she crying because I'm his child? And they're confused because I've not seen the results. They're passing the results to each other. Then my mom gives me the results, telling him, I told you. I didn't even have to look at the result because at this point I knew. When she said, I told you. And then I looked at it, 99.9. I cried. I cried because at this point, I'm not even sure am I crying because I lost a boyfriend, or am I crying because I gained a dad? I had mixed emotions. I was kind of relieved, but also kind of disgusted, but also angazi man. I just lost a man. I gained a dad. Which one is better? You know? And then now they're fighting in front of me. I told you, I'm so sorry. But I told you, I'm so sorry. And I looked at him. I looked at him. He did not know what to say. And I said to him, why? 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 Honestly, guys, I blamed him. I totally blamed him. Why? Because my mom told you, I'm pregnant, I have your child, and you said it's not my child. I asked him, why? Why? Then it's I don't know what to say. I'm you have to say something. Because she told you, why didn't you ask for a DNA test then? Why are you asking for a DNA test now? Do you understand what you've done? Do you understand the damage that you've done? I honestly put all the blame on him. I even forgot, but I gave him my numbers voluntarily so. And I'm why? Why? Also, it's the fact that now my dad is gonna know that, okay, I'm capable of dating a man his age. Aibo. Do you understand what you've done? I kept on telling him, do you understand what you have done? Do you understand what you have done? He took his car keys and left. My mom and I just hugged and we both cried. She's crying a cry of relief, which at least now my child has found her father. She's relieved. I'm crying because of izono zam. Mna ke ngoku sendikhaliswa zizono zam, ndikhaliswa izinto endizaziyo that she does not know. And I just said to my mom, I'm so sorry. She's like, no, don't be. I'm I'm so sorry. And she's like, no, don't be. I'm Mom, I have to go and digest this. And then I left. I went straight to my place. Guys, did I not cry? Did I not cry that day? Did I not cry that day? Because now this changes everything. How do I call him dad after all these things? Like, how am I going to look at him? How is he going to look at me as his daughter? Because he knows me. Like, he knows me. Is he not going to look at me and think of, am I not going to look at him and saba well? Do you get, like, it's a very, very, very tricky situation. And we were all confused about what's going to happen now. I think after 3 days, I sent him a text. He didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. He didn't check up on me. He didn't say anything. Then on the third day, I asked him, so what's going to happen now? And then he says, with what? What do you mean with what? He's like, nothing's going to happen. Nothing. The nothing, now I'm your daughter, so that nothing is not going to happen. Or the nothing, me and you. Which nothing is nothing in here. And then he's like, we obviously can't continue because of the situation. Fuck yeah, we're not gonna continue. I also don't want to continue with my dad. Like, and then it's like, I'm so sorry for everything. I hope one day you're gonna forgive me. I want to make things right as your father. And I'm so sorry that you've had to see me in situations where you were not supposed to see me. I know the size of my dad's dick, guys, yo. Like, I know my dad's dick size. I know my dad's favorite position. Like, how do we even... I just thank God that I did not become pregnant. Imagine if I was pregnant and I had to give birth to his granddaughter or grandson / his son. Like, I was in awe, honestly. I was shocked, and I was just like, I was in a very dark place. I've had dark places in my life, but that was the darkest. There was not dark, there was black. There was a black time of my life. There was like a black time of my life. Not even a dark, a black life of my life. Black time of my life. You know? And I'm like, okay, cool. You know? Funny enough, I was still speaking to him casually. I would say things like, okay, cool. Because I still can't bring myself to say, okay, dad, or... Like, who are you now? Because first, I'm disgusted by the fact that you denied me. Secondly, you lied to me and said you lied to me. You didn't tell me that you're married. So now I've got siblings. I've always known myself as me and my younger sister, which we don't share a dad, my mom's child as well. So now I have other siblings. What are they gonna say when they meet me? Are we even gonna meet? Like, now I wanted to know about what is his game plan. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys the next part on the next video.
Come here. My epic family beggar second man, come here. So such man never tell her say him married, you know. Zane? So now that she found out that it's her dad, that means say when she got to the house, she is going to the house to meet her brothers and sister slash stepkids, right? No, make you calculate it now. No, say it go. No, talk true. No, say it go. You see, Pops though, me have to give him like a credit because this when the thing just started and I wonder. I'm here, I call her baby. Me I say, okay, that not sound good enough, Pops. But when me see the DNA test run and me hear him I say, oh, no, we have to go cut this off. We have to go cut this off. Then me I say, okay, Pops, alright. Me give you back a benefit of the doubt. You understand me? But when she says she will cut it off, me people, it not sound right. Oh, I mean one, it just not sound right too. And she a smirk instead of she a smile and remember, you know. Them a do the do, you know. Not just doing the do, you know. Them a do it without protection, you know. And this man a pay her bills, you know. You understand me? At one point when the DNA test are going and you know here she sound like she even want to do the DNA test because she comfortable in her life where she live. She comfortable in her life where she live. So it's like she even want to do the DNA test. I say, oh, this and so. And me a prayer. Then she come in like an argument there. But imagine if she pregnant and she a give birth to him. You feel so she a scramble it. Because right now she can't tell me nothing, you know. She a breed, you know. She can't tell me nothing, you know. She a breed. So, what? When I target you, man, come and crazy, man. Drop in the comment section. Nothing says she a breed. No, nothing says she a breed. Drop in the comment section. Drop it in the comment section. Me ask $1 million question now. Me ask the $1 million question. How you think it a go feel when her friends them that they were out hanging out that night? I remember it was I think a two or a couple of them, but that one I think I know she and her friend, so two of them. The next friend where she did there with that, she have to cut off that friend, you know. You can't make that friend, because remember, you know, that friend, they are the only friend when no say, you and him in a things, and she and him in a things, you know. Because obviously she must have tell him, because she not tell nobody else, not tell her parents or what. So she must tell this girl, because this girl, they would want a man, and she, they would want a man, you know. So right now, look at two of them, they with two married men. Yo man, you have to behave on yourself out there, you know. You have to behave on yourself and ladies, you have to stop your jacket, you know. Because it make him and them nerviness. One condom could have stopped her. One condom could have prevented all of this, you know. One condom, bro, could have prevented all of this. My God. You hear she talk about, I know the size of my daddy. You did enjoy it. But that's how you go. You never know what go on, so I not blame you. But I thought that you still so like you don't take peace. And that a beat me, you know. I'm more ask this now. Next me a $2 million question. I guess a big money upon this video. Yeah. Hear me I say now. More know if like our Pops know say, cause only ladies say lifestyle like this. Like our Pops know say him used to maintain her life. And him a pay the bills about them something there. As a side, as her man. Know that him and her man again, him her father now. I wonder if him a go still pay them because he know say she in the position where she couldn't help herself fully. Oh God, if you still watch a video till now, answer that to me. Father Epic World on YouTube. Father Epic World, subscribe, hit the notification bell. The new page, Father Epic TV, over there, I start post as of Monday. So just jump over there and give me a strength, man. Just do the right thing. Like or follow, whichever button pop up. Hold it down, the options will pop up. Click favorite so you can get the video when they drop. As they drop, say don't miss a beat. See, pray. With that being said, this is how the video ends. Excuse me? Chow breadcrumbs. I'm catching there. Excuse me?